If you would like cheap and reliable MT, be sure to head over to NBAKing.com and use code BIO2K for 5% off your final order. What is going on, guys? It is your boy BIO2K, and today, man, I'm bringing you guys a top 10 budget card video that you guys do need to pick up right now. If you guys are a budget baller, you guys obviously have known that I've made this video plenty of times in the past, and it's honestly it's a fun video for me to make for you guys because you guys always, one, kill the support on it, and two, a lot of you guys, find a lot of these videos helpful because it does give you guys a lot of good budget cards that you guys do want to pick up for pretty good cheap amounts. Now, there's going to be one card that you guys will probably already be able to tell from the thumbnail or something like that that isn't so much as a budget card, but the value of the card is so much lower than what it should be, so you guys really do need to pick up this card. So let's get into this video real quick. If you guys do enjoy the video, do me a favor and leave a thumbs up. It would be greatly appreciated, and also be sure to subscribe if you guys are new. And with that being said, man, let's hop right into it. So at starting point guard, or I don't know, I said starting point guard, but starting off, we're going to be doing this Amethyst Dennis Schroeder. Now, honestly, 30 gold badges, 3 Hall of Fame badges. This card goes for literally 3K MT, and you guys can see it has floor general, pickpocket, pick dodger, clamps. I mean, all really nice badges for a 3K MT card. Quick first step, quick draw. He is a 6'1" point guard, which does kind of suck. But other than that, all of his stats are really good, and it's definitely worth picking up. Like I said, he's 3K MT, and you guys can see the stats and the badges on this card are really good and really worth picking up for such a low price. Even if you need a cheap Amethyst just for challenges or something like that, he is almost a must-have card for how good he really is. At the 2 guard position, technically, another point guard, we do have this Devonte Graham. 4 Hall of Fame badges, 27 gold badges. His price kind of fluctuates back and forth, but he is still really cheap. But like I said, it fluctuates a little bit just due to the kind of just the prices of the moments cards, how they move and stuff like that. Right now, though, he is pretty cheap. He's going for around 9K. He dipped down to 6K for a while, but yeah, now he's kind of going back up. But he does have dimer, he does have contact finisher, a lot of other good badges like quick first step, stuff like that, deadeye, quick draw, range extender, all really good. Floor general. The only problem is he doesn't have clamps. However, even without clamps, he is actually a very good card. He's a 6'2" point guard. Take a look at his stats: a 95 3 ball, 92 mid range, 85 free throw, and the rest of his stats are pretty decent. Nothing too crazy. His speed is really good. It's just honestly, the defense on this card is going to be kind of lacking a little bit. However, Dennis Schroeder and him are 2 very good point guards that you guys should look into picking up. Another good point guard that you guys could look into is this Jamal Murray. He goes for 1K MT, and you guys can see he has a lot of good gold badges on him. No Hall of Fame badges, but this is just a kind of a player to, one, expand your collection a little bit, and two, again, use for when you're playing up against the computer, stuff like that. You guys can see by the stats and the badges, he is insanely good, and again, he goes for around 1 to 2K MT. So same thing kind of with the Dennis Schroeder, and for how cheap he really is. You guys do need to pick this card up. I know I'm doing a lot of point guards, but I promise this one is it. The next one's a shooting guard, and the rest are going to be small forwards and up. Next up, we do have this Michael Cooper, who is a really good Ruby, who comes with Hall of Fame clamps already, pickpocket, pick dodger, interceptor, a lot of good defensive badges, and he does come with quick draw as well. You guys can see by his EVO requirements, it's not, the only thing that's kind of makes it are those steals. But other than that, if you do evo him up, he does get obviously a lot better. The 3 ball is looking a little low, but this is just more if you do need a really good defender. He's kind of like a Bruce Bowen kind of player where he can play the 2 or the 3, but he is insanely good at defense. He's actually, I used him on somebody else's account, and this card was jumping passing lanes like crazy. So you really want to make sure that you guys do pick up this card. A really good defensive wing player, like I did say, who jumps passing lanes, gets you a lot of steals. If you run a zone with him, he'll be picking up passes in the air like crazy. Moving on to the small forwards, we do have this Amethyst Paul Pierce, who's come from a lot of locker codes and stuff like that. Really good badges on this card. You guys can see he comes with range extender. He does have quick draw, he does have quick draw, and then he does have clamps. You don't even need clamps on gold or Hall of Fame. It's helpful, obviously, but as long as they do have it on even bronze at the minimum, he is really good. And he does duo with the Ruby Rajon Rondo, and I actually do recommend using that duo if you do like this card and you're enjoying the card. Make sure to pick up that Rondo. That Rondo can shoot for the most part, and they both turn into defensive gods. It's insane. Pierce, though, comes in with a 92 3 ball, good mid-range, good free throw, decent dunk, nothing too crazy there. But like I did say, 87 perimeter defense and 88 lateral quickness. He actually can play really good defense for you and help you get some stops. And then on the other end of the field, actually knock down a lot of like field goals for you. Next up, we do have this Amethyst Grant Hill. Now, this is one of the newer cards that comes out. The reason why I'm putting him on here is you guys can see 41 gold badges on an Amethyst. That goes for like next to nothing. Pickpocket, Pick Dodger, Interceptor, Intimidator, all really good badges. Quick first step on Hall of Fame, you know, quick draw, floor general, really good all around. Now, I don't think he has clamps, but I mean, it's still worth it. He has a really good card all around. He can shoot the 3-ball. His driving dunk is pretty good. And then outside of that, like I said, his perimeter defense is an 85 lateral quickness. So although he is lacking the clamps badge, he is still really good and will still prove to be a good scorer for you and like a decent defender. If you can kind of hide him in a zone, he's actually going to be really good for that, because if you get steals, he'll be able to leak out on those fast breaks and get you guys easy dunks, fast break buckets, stuff like that. And again, he's super cheap as well. Like him and the new Penny Hardaway that came out, they're both relatively cheap and definitely good budget ballers for you. Heading back to the Rubies, we do have this Ruby Zion Williamson. Now, you guys I've already covered this card in a previous video, so I won't talk about him too much, but you guys do know this Zion is stupidly freaking good, man. Like, honestly, stupidly good. There actually is the diamond one that did come out, and fun fact, if you guys do have that diamond one, there's a glitch where you can actually run 3 Zions in one team. So if you actually wanted to run 3 Zions on a triple threat team, you can do the Ruby, the diamond, and the heat check, and you can actually run them all because his name is glitched. So if you guys didn't know about that, there you go. You know, have a little bit of fun. I mean, it would be kind of interesting to load in and see 3 Zions on a team. Next up, we do have this Jaren Jackson Jr. as an Amethyst. The diamond one is a little bit more expensive. However, this Jaren Jackson Jr. does come with Intimidator and clamps, and that's kind of the reason why I'm showing you guys the Amethyst one, because the diamond one is obviously better when it comes to 3-ball and stuff like that. But an 85-3, 89 mid-range, 82 free throw, and good driving dunk and standing dunk, as well as a 93 block, 92 rebounding on both. He's actually really solid, and the fact that he does have clamps actually helps him like guard guys like, you know, KD, stuff like that. He's still probably going to get blown by, but he actually gets some of the glitchiest block animations I've seen in this game. Like, if you guys have used Jaren Jackson Jr. at all, he gets a lot of glitchy blocks where he'll reach over people, pin it off the backboard, stuff like that. So again, he's a relatively cheap card and definitely a good big man to look into. Now, this Amethyst DRob goes for like 5K MT, and again, a really good budget baller. Now, you guys know I do have the Galaxy Opal DRob, and in all seriousness, this Amethyst one, he does come with Intimidator, Moving Truck, a lot of good post badges and stuff like that, and also he can actually stretch the floor a lot. He does have a 72 3-ball, which isn't like the best. However, believe me, he actually can knock them down really efficiently if you do know his release. 88 mid-range on the card as well, so he's still going to be able to knock down a lot of good shots for you. The dunking is looking pretty good, but more importantly, 90 interior defense, 90 block. 80, 82 rebounding is kind of low. I think for a DRob card, it should be a little bit higher, even like as like a base card like this. But 90 strength, a lot of other good like defensive badges and stuff like that. He is a very good card that you guys definitely should look to pick up, especially if you need like a cheap big man. He does duo with the Amethyst Tim Duncan. I don't really think that duo is worth it, so I wouldn't even waste your MT with that. Now, the final one is going to be Diamond Lamar Odom. This is the card that I told you guys. You know, I can see people being like, yo, he's not a budget card. This card goes for like around 60K MT. So 60K MT, you're looking at a card that has literally every single good badge in this game. You definitely need to pick up this card. I don't care what you have to do, but you need to figure out a way to pick up this card. Like, his stats and badges are just absolutely insane. Like, he literally has every good badge in this game. Like, unless, like, I mean, he doesn't have floor general, which I guess is, you know, bad, you know. But 94 layup, I mean, 88 mid, 88 3, 89 free throw, 90 driving dunk, 80 standing dunk, 86 ball control, 84 block, 85 steal, good perimeter defense, good interior defense, 92, 94 rebounding, 81 speed, 80 speed with ball, 86 lateral quickness. Like, all around, this card is just absolutely insane. One of the best like threes that you can actually run in this game. So make sure that you guys go ahead and pick this card up. This is the whole entire budget team. I hope you guys did enjoy. Like I said, I recommend all of these cards to you guys, especially if you guys are budget ballers. Just for challenges sort of deal, these guys I would definitely look to pick up, like the backcourt that I got going on here. Online gameplay wise though, all these front court members are really good. I definitely look into, or I would look into. Lamar Odom, Pierce, and then like, I don't know, maybe like Dennis Schroeder if you needed a point guard. That is who I would recommend picking up the most. So yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy it like I did say. So if you guys did, do me a favor and actually hit that like button, would be greatly appreciated. Be sure to subscribe if you guys are new. And with that being said, I will see you in the next video.